It is a great satisfaction to greet you again. I hope you and your pet are well. Today we will talk about the following. What is anemia in dogs and how can you help your dog? Anemia is the loss, destruction, or decreased production of red blood cells. Rather than being a disease in itself, anemia is a sign of an underlying health problem. Anemia is generally classified as either regenerative or non-regenerative. With regenerative anemia, the bone marrow may respond by making more red blood cells. With non-regenerative anemia, the bone marrow is unable to make more red blood cells. Causes and types of anemia in dogs. What causes anemia in dogs? The short answer is a lot. For simplicity, the many causes of anemia can be grouped into the following 4 types of anemia. 1. Anemia of blood loss. Severe blood loss makes dogs anemic. Dogs can go into shock if they have lost more than 30 to 40% of their total blood volume. Causes of blood loss anemia include trauma, surgery, internal parasites, bleeding disorders, cancer, and severe flea infestations. 2. Aplastic anemia, non-regenerative. Aplastic anemia occurs when the bone marrow is unable to make red blood cells. Causes of aplastic anemia include chronic diseases, such as chronic kidney disease, chemotherapy drugs, and nutritional deficiencies. 3. Methemoglobinemia. Methemoglobinemia occurs when there is excess methemoglobin in the blood. Causes include genetic diseases and chemical exposure. 4. Hemolytic anemia. Hemolytic anemia in dogs is the destruction of red blood cells. It is commonly caused by an autoimmune disease called immune-mediated hemolytic anemia. Other causes include toxins, infections, and genetic diseases. Signs of anemia in dogs. With fewer circulating red blood cells, less oxygen is carried throughout the body. Therefore, dogs with anemia have symptoms that are primarily associated with a lack of oxygen. The signs will vary depending on the underlying cause and their severity and duration. Pale gums are one of the most obvious signs of anemia in dogs. Other signs are as follows: lethargy, collapse, weight loss, dark, tarry stools, visible blood loss, appetite reduction, dark blood in the vomit, contusions of variable size, eating non-food items, rapid breathing or heart rate, jaundice, i.e. yellow skin and eyes. Diagnosis of anemia in dogs. If your dog has signs of anemia, your vet will need to determine the underlying cause. The diagnosis of anemia involves a detailed history of the problem, a complete physical examination, and diagnostic tests. A detailed history will give your vet some initial clues as to the cause. On physical exam, your vet will look for signs of anemia, such as pale gums and rapid heart rate and breathing. Blood work is key to determining the underlying cause of a dog's anemia. In addition to the blood test, your vet might also perform the following: urine analysis, X-rays, ultrasound, bone marrow analysis, blood smear to test the size, shape, and color of red blood cells. Treatment of anemia in dogs. Treatment for anemia in dogs depends on the underlying cause. In emergencies, when a dog has lost a significant amount of blood and is in shock, a blood transfusion is necessary to restore blood volume before treating the underlying cause. Other treatment options for anemia include the following: medicines to kill parasites, for example, antiparasitics, cancer treatment, bone marrow transfusion, for fluids, antibiotics, surgery. Treatment can be lifelong for anemia caused by a chronic disease. In some cases, the anemia may be too severe for treatment. Can anemia be prevented? Prevention of anemia may be possible if the hidden or underlying cause can be prevented. Consider the following prevention strategies. Block your dog's access to drugs and toxic chemicals. Keep your dog on a year-round flea and tick preventative. Take your dog for annual or biannual wellness visits. Keep your dog on a leash during walks. Manage chronic diseases according to the treatment plan recommended by your veterinarian. It is a pleasure to inform you and help you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, you should do it now. Take care of yourself and your furry friend, a hunt, and until the next video,